Hey, it's your girl Chrissy Kanik, and I'm back at it again with Facts is Facts. And one of the facts that we definitely have to acknowledge today is the Carter 5 is finally out.
Give me this.
Y'all, after waiting so many years, and after hearing all the nonsense that was going on as far as the reason why it wasn't being released, to hear the Carter 5 is fucking amazing. Like, to finally have it in your possession and have it be able to be downloaded, and just hearing so many artists have spoken about it prior to it coming out is just great to finally hear it and hear the body of work. So today I'm going to give you guys my review on it. You can like it, you can love it, you can disagree. I don't care. I'm going to give you my review, my opinion, and that's it.
And I hope you enjoy it. You don't have to love it. You don't even have to like it. Just hope you enjoy it every time you cut it on.
Alright, so to start off, the Carter 5 is released. Now, y'all, overall, I'm going to say this because I'm going to have my little critiques. But overall, I do want to say it is an amazing body of work. Like, you can really see how he has been working on it for years. Like, you have some songs that bring you back to, like, the Carter 2, 3, and 4. And then you have songs that are, like, in today's essence, like the song with Travis Scott, Uproar. Like, those songs definitely made closer to this year than he did 5 years ago. But let's talk about the track list. Now, y'all, I know I said this before on when I did my album review for the Rust tape. I always like side B better than side A. But let me tell y'all, side A of Wayne's mixtape of Wayne's Carter 5 is so sad. Like, the first track is his mom crying. Like, really crying, and it's raining at that. So it's raining, she's crying, and you want me to listen to this? Like, let's just really realize that we've been waiting for this album for years. We finally get the album. We're all excited. Well, I was excited. And the first song that I hear somebody crying, like, I'm hyped. Keep my spirits high. Get me hyped. That first song should have been a banger. That first song should have been Uproar. That first song should have not been Your Mom Crying. I get the concept of it, like, oh, everybody's waiting for your album. Everybody keeps asking about your album. All of this stuff, great. But damn, the first track, like, I didn't need to hear that. And then the second track was with XXX, and it's Don't Cry. I like that song, but I didn't need to hear it as your second song on the album I've been waiting for years. Like, no, that's not what I needed. That's not what I needed at all. What I needed was to be hyped. Like, I needed to celebrate. Like, this is a celebration. People have been waiting for your album for years now. And the first two songs that you hit us with is sad as fuck. Like, we don't want to be sad. We want to celebrate. Like, we finally have your album. The album we've been waiting for. And you hit us with some sad shit. And it's just like, what? Like, and let's just acknowledge, this is a lengthy album. It is 23 tracks on this album. You're telling me you want me to invest my time? Like, 23 tracks is 2 hours. Like, y'all, if y'all don't know this, 23 tracks on the album is a 2-hour album. You want me to sit here and listen to your album for 2 hours, but the first 2 songs have me sad and crying? Like, it's somebody crying and it has me sad. Like, nigga, I'm gonna fall asleep before I can get to the 23rd song. And I definitely did. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I have not sat there and listened to this album from front to back, like, fully yet. And I can't. I'm probably not going to. 2 hours. I don't have 2 hours of my life. I don't. And I love Wayne. And I really do love Wayne. And I was, like, so hyped. But those first 2 songs killed it. Like, by the 3rd song, I was asleep. I was dead sleep. Like, his album came out at midnight. I fell asleep. Like, those 2 songs dead put me to sleep. So That's honestly my biggest complaint about his album, is the first 2 tracks being so sad. I understand the concept of it, but it could have been put somewhere else. Like, it really could have been put somewhere else. You need to hit us with bangers. We've been waiting for years. Hit us with straight bangers. Like, the first 5 songs should have been bangers, 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 hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. Okay, but whatever. Let's talk about this track list. So it's 23 songs. He has artists dating from like artists who we know back in the day to artists who are very popular now. Like I mentioned before, he has a song with Travis Scott. Like, Travis Scott just had the #1 album last or 2 weeks ago or something like that, and so that's obviously a recent song. He has the song with XXX. I was so not expecting that, but when I heard the song, I was like, damn, this is like a good song. I was mad that it was the second song, but it's a good song. He has a song with Snoop, Ashanti, of course, Nicki Minaj. He has a song with his baby moms, Nivea, and even his daughter, Regina Carter. And overall, I am so satisfied with this album. Like, I honestly can say the years that we have waited, we have the music. Like, it was worth the wait. Like, it is a 2-hour album, but you have to think about it. It's only a 2-hour album. He's been making music for years. Like, for years. So I'm very satisfied with this album. The song with Snoop, I really love. Like, I think that is definitely in my top. I can't say I have a legitimate top 5 for this album, because like I said, I haven't listened to it from front to back, so I can't say the top 5 songs that have stuck out to me. I like the B-side more than I like the A-side of his album, but the Snoop record is so lit. The Travis Scott records, the Swiss Beats, the Upward, it already has a challenge. Like, only Lil Wayne could drop an album and it hasn't been out for a full week and already have a challenge. Like, that's lit. Upward is lit. I do like the song with Nivea. The song with Nicki Minaj, I really do like. Yeah. So overall, all in all, I fucking love that. All in all, I do like the album. Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne. Like, anyone who knows me knows that I have always been obsessed with Lil Wayne, and yeah, you're not gonna catch me saying anything bad about Lil Wayne. Like, I'm sorry, that's just not gonna happen. He might do some crazy shit, but he don't even really do that much crazy shit. He might do some crazy shit as far as like his hair, the way he dresses and stuff. But Lil Wayne will always be the GOAT. Like, he has started a lot of trends that have continued on to 2018. And his album is just a proof of how much of the GOAT he is. Like, you can literally, once you heard Lil Wayne's album, I don't know if y'all did this, but I did this, and I was like, damn, there's so many artists that sound like Lil Wayne. And it's like, this has been Wayne. Like, Wayne, I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that this album was coming out, I was so scared that he was either gonna try to be too trendy or be too dated. But one thing I forgot is all the stuff that is trendy now, Wayne's kind of been doing it. Like, I had to take a deep dive on other Carters, and I was like, Wayne really has been doing this. And you could really hear where other artists get their style from. And it's definitely from Wayne. Wayne's the fucking GOAT. Period.
Remember reading where you say you accidentally shot yourself, but racism is real. He knows it's real, although he hasn't experienced.
Other news, y'all. Let's talk about Kanye. Like, I told y'all in my last video when he was doing all of that apologizing and all of that stuff, I was like, I want to believe it, but we as people cannot be that gullible. Like, we can't. We need proof. Okay, we need action behind your words. You say you're sorry for something, then let's see what you're gonna do to make it up. Wearing the maggot hat on Saturday Night Live.
You see, they laughing at me. You heard them, they scream at me. They bully me. They bullied me backstage. They said, don't go out there with that hat on. They bullied me backstage. They bullied me. And then they say I'm in a sunken place. You want to see the sunken place? Okay, I'm going to listen to y'all now. Or I'm going to put my Superman cape on. Because this means you can't tell me what to do.
Bullshit. Like, yeah. How many times do you have to do something until... How can I say this, y'all? How can I really say this? Like, Kanye wants us to forgive him because he's coming out with new stuff, right? He wants us to buy stuff from him. So he obviously needs the support of black people, because any market would tell you black people in the urban community spend more money on shit than any other demographic. Facts. That is a fact. We have the least money coming in, but we put the most money in the market. We don't save, we don't invest, but we buy shit. Why? We don't think. Kanye uses that to his advantage. Like, he thinks if he talks enough that we're gonna get lost in what he's saying and not be able to keep up. Kanye got the wrong fucking one. Okay? So for all of y'all who do not know, on my last video, I had showed y'all how Kanye had apologized. Well, we talked about how Kanye apologized for the slavery comment and apologized for wearing the MAGA hat. He said he was in a second place and that's why he was doing all of that stuff. But he's moved to Chicago, so he's out of the second place so he can think clearly. And then he also said that he was off his meds, and that's the reason why shit was fucked up, and because he had people missing from his life. All right. You gave us 5 reasons of why you did what you did then. Now, when you gave us those 5 reasons of why you did what you did, you also said that you're in a better space. You live back in Chicago, so now you're around people who can make you think clearly, but you're still doing the same dumb shit. Now, I'm good on Kanye. Like, I'm good on Ye. I'm good on him. You're not going to keep supporting somebody who blatantly is a racist. Like, blatantly a racist. Blatantly a sexist. Blatantly. You can't support somebody that has hurt your culture so many times and think that the culture is still going to back you. That is not how it works, Kanye. That's not how it works. So what I'm going to need us as people to do is to acknowledge the fact that Ye has fucked up and stop supporting him. Like, he did what he did. Let me tell y'all. You cannot apologize to black people, support black people in small spaces and small communities and on small platforms. And like the Chicago interview where he apologized, that was in a Chicago station that's not syndicated. It's not a syndicated radio station, so that didn't hit massive networks. It's not like he said that shit on The Breakfast Club. You feel me? It's different. It's a smaller network. He said he was moving back to Chicago, right? And that he's out of the second place in a high school in Chicago. That's, again, a small platform. That's not SNL. But you take the big platform that you had, SNL, and you go support Trump again. So now you're making us blatantly look like fucking idiots. Like, you want to support who you want to support on the big platform, but then when you get back to the small quarters, like, oh, I am here for the people. No, you're not. No, the fuck you're not. You're not here. You cannot support somebody that blatantly disrespects your culture over and over and over and over again. Regardless of if you're in the same, regardless of if you are in that same space as the people in your culture or not, we are the same. Like, we both are black. Kanye may be rich, Kanye may be surrounded by tons of white people, but that does not make you white. Lose all the money, get surgery on your face, go back to the hood, and you will see what the average regular person goes through, yeah. And then you will see how supporting Trump is detrimental to the community. Like, I cannot accept that. I can't accept Kanye no more. I'm sorry. I personally cannot accept Kanye no more. I have his shoes. I'm gonna still wear his shoes because shit, I bought them, but I'm not buying no more shoes. I like his music, and that's it. Like, I just cannot sit here and be like, Ye's still a part of the culture. We need Ye a part of the culture, when Ye is doing everything in his power on big platforms to support somebody who is detrimental to the same culture that we say Ye is an asset to. If Ye is so essential to the culture, right? He wouldn't do things that can be destroying of the culture. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and defend Kanye. And if anybody else could defend Kanye anymore, I'm good on you. I have nothing to say to you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. All of his actions on big platforms have shown us where he stands. Period. Okay? I don't need to hear anything else from you at all. So, in the words of Swiss Beats,
I feel just like this still.
You're done here, yeah. You're done. Now, when I say Ye's done, I am going to be listening to his music. If he comes out with a good record, I'm going to listen to it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to find a way that I don't buy it and he doesn't get money from it. But I'm going to listen to that shit. Period. All right, y'all. Now let's talk about Bill Cosby, because some of y'all was really annoying this weekend. Like, really. Okay? And let's just hop into it. So, Bill Cosby, everybody knows what his situation, right? Drugging the girls, raping the girls, and now he's facing jail time up to 10 years. Now, for some reason, right, people want to... Bill Cosby's a rapist, according to the law, right? I personally can't say what he did and did not do. And I'm not ever going to say that the women out there, if that is their truth, are lying. I'm not going to sit here and say that. Me as a woman, I can't do that. What I can say, though, is it's funny to me how Bill Cosby is being faced. One, right? He beat this case already, y'all. Can we just acknowledge that? Like, there was other women out there who said this, and he beat that case already. Then somehow, some way, they find more women, and he gets retried, and this time he's charged. Whatever. So he's facing jail time. He has 10 years. Let that man do his 10 years in peace. Amber Rose is sitting there sending death threats to this man, saying she wishes he dies the same day he gets out. And people are really out here saying, like, he deserves more time. He's old. 10 years for him is a long time, okay? Fuck what Amber Rose said. She wishes he dies. He actually might. Like, he really might. If Bill Cosby, I feel like, is going to die of a broken heart. To see how people have treated him. Like, y'all, Bill Cosby's a fucking legend. He has been a part of each and every single one of our upbringings. In some way, somehow. He has produced Little Bill, Fat Albert, The Cosby Show, A Different World, and so many more. I'm just naming the essentials here because I know one of y'all listening here have watched at least one of those shows that I have named. Point blank, period. Like, y'all, I can't glorify Bill Cosby as a person because of what has happened. And I understand that. But we also cannot take the work that he has put in to the community and the culture. And just the way how he has literally shown us that black people could be more than what they try to portray us as now, as just ratchet people. Bill Cosby was the first black show that had a doctor and a lawyer as parents. It wasn't like the dad worked in the auto mechanic shop and the mom was a stay-at-home mom cooking and cleaning, or was a nanny for the white people in the suburbs. Okay? Like, y'all, Bill Cosby was the Cosby Show was the first successful black family to ever be portrayed on social media, on media in general, on any network. And we have to acknowledge that. A Different World was one of the reasons why I even started to apply to college, why I even went to college. Like, we have to acknowledge things that he has put in that has changed the life of so many people. And the fact that they're banning his shows from so many networks is ridiculous to me. Like, no. We cannot, because of a claim. One, What's done in the courtroom or in the law system has to stay within the law system. That should not affect media. It should not affect networks' decisions on shows, and it should not affect somebody's the shows that have influenced a generation. It should not affect that. Those shows are classics. They have influenced so many people. It has definitely influenced me and so many of my friends and family. And I just don't think that because of him going to jail or because of these charges that we have to stop watching and listening to everything that he has put out there, because some of that shit was gems. Like a lot of it was gems. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And can I just say this? We wanna bash Bill Cosby so much, right? And this is the one man out of all of the Me Too movements that is actually going to jail. When all of the rest of these white people like Trump and Harvey Weinstein are still out here free. But nobody has nothing to say about them, right? Nobody has nothing to say about them. But Bill Cosby, who's actually taking his time, his bid as a man and going to jail, everybody wants to wish death on him. When y'all got a motherfucking rapist in the White House, y'all really have y'all minds twisted. Like, really have your fucking minds twisted. Like, if y'all don't think I'm sorry, but America's fucked up. If y'all don't think that this was a setup, I don't know what to say, because I think it's a setup. If Bill Cosby did that shit, he did that shit. That's between him and God. But y'all not gonna tell me he's gonna be the only person going to jail after all the rest of these motherfuckers have been accused of the same thing, if not worse. Like, what? Whatever. Do what you do, think what you think, but y'all doing all of this talking about this man who has changed your lives. Bill Cosby has changed lives. He has made people want to be doctors, made people want to be lawyers. But y'all want to ban his shit? Y'all want to wish death on him? Y'all want to throw stuff at him when he's walking into court? Like, corny. So corny. It's so corny and it's disrespectful. Y'all have no respect for your fucking elders. And I cannot. I'm good on it. I'm so good on it.
Y'all know his name? Hey, Mac, ladies and gentlemen, C5. Oh, Wayne time. Oh. Yeah. Zone. Let me see your shoulders work. I mean, I don't know what y'all came here to do, but if you ain't got